The deco tree? You want me to say it again?
Yeah. Alright, so welcome to Absolute Zero Level 2. And as you can see, once again, we're in the same area. This area I've designed to make it look more corroded and frozen. And what I'm trying to go with this environment is I'm trying to make it feel sad, full of despair. There used to be a section here, but it's not here anymore. So what I've done is I've made it look like it's being destroyed or aged over time. Now you're probably wondering, why is this called the Ice Caverns? We're not in a cave. There's no ice. Well, yeah, there is ice actually, as I'm slipping on it right here, as Frosty has shown you. Move slower too. We're also in a cave. It's a big cave though. It is underground, but it is huge. You're in a whole different world. So basically, we are entering the temple now, where we've got some inspiration from different textures and different games and different cultures for our textures. And this room especially. Now, I haven't really shown this off in a video yet, so what this is it's a tower, and it's a big tower, and this rope actually leads up to Tier 2 weapon spawn, if I can get up there. And it's also a respawn closet for co-op. So it's one of the spawns, and spawns are random. Then, oh crap, and you go all the way down, and if you look up, you'll see a half moon on the left, a half moon on the right. And the reason I have this is I got inspiration from the Aztecs, also the Egyptians. The reason for this is some cultures believed in the sun god and the moon goddess. And when you put them together, it's a sun, and when you look at one, it's a moon. So, you also notice in this area that this is the first area where you see a sign of modern civilization. There's a floodlight here, and what this shows you is that the military was down here. You just don't know why yet, and it does get explained. So, let's go on in here, and before I move on, there are hieroglyphics on the wall. I think there's one of a zombie being turned, apparently. Oh my god. So, Dark Guys, why don't you tell us a little bit about the inspiration you got from the textures and how you wanted the textures to look and feel?
Well, I researched a lot of ancient civilizations, Mayan, Aztec, Egyptian, and I'm basically shooting for an older, worn-out stone that was hewn by hand. Everything is dark and gritty and made to look cold and mildewy. And basically, everything so far is just a very organic stone feel to it.
Kind of like Dark Eyes' face. Anyway,
Are you editing this?
So basically, I'll just go into this next area. What this is actually the entrance to the tomb. The entrance we came in was actually back entrance into the mountains, blah blah blah. We don't have to explain all that, really, because it's not part of the story, but this, behind here, you will be able to see it. I'm going to build this piece by piece for the store, and I'm going to be able to see it 10 round. The reason for that is they like to protect their dead. It was sacred to them. Also, reason for this floor, which Dark Eyes will explain a little bit more about the floor in a minute, is in some cultures they believed that painting ritualistic symbols on the floors and walls would ward off animals and spirits and protect their dead and protect their kings. And that's exactly what I believe we were trying to aim with the floor here, is make it feel like you're in this culture. It was here at one time. If you would like to elaborate on that, Dark Eyes.
Basically, I wanted the floor, when I started off, I wanted to create something that was more regal, that had a more tiled look, and like it was an expensive floor for a very important person, but I ended up opting for something that was much more organic and gritty, and the painting on the floor actually made it look a little dirtier and gave it the appearance of snake skin, so I decided for something that looked a little more dead and creepy like that.
And as you can see currently in the video, Frosty just showed you one of the texture glitches. We are going to be fixing that, just so you know. Just gonna cruise off a subject for a second here. All these textures all these environments, the dust comes off when you shoot and you pounce on, so it feels old, and it actually helps pull you into the environment. So what I'm actually going to talk about now is the actual tomb. This whole area is Dark Eye's tomb, actually. This is called the Creator's Tomb. Frosty's in here, Dark Eyes is in here, and my modeler Alex, who isn't available at this current time, is going to have a tomb in here. And I'm just going to explain a little bit about this tomb. It's very artistic. There are many holes in the walls, which were Dark Eyes, if you could help me what the holes are for again.
The holes basically are a mixture of some inspiration from references, but also is kind of inspired by the Egyptian shafts they would put in there, temples and pyramids that were a way for the soul to escape after death.
And pigeon.
And pigeons.
On the light surrounding it, basically what this is I wanted it to feel even on all sides, but I wanted it to be dark in the back. Now, sure, that's easy because I have a skybox above the room, but it's not going to be easy in the end because I'm actually going to be extending that upwards and showing more civilization above the tomb. But the reason I wanted that is because I want it to be light around the tomb, so that you go up, the stairs are dark, but as soon as you get to the coffin's sacred, it's lit up. There's a sun symbol above it, well, a sun pole, so that the sun god is always watching.